What's going on, my tapped out auto fan? Well, it's been a couple days, hasn't it? And it rained, kind of. And then got a bit really busy with the spring cleanup. As y'all can see, that trailer's moved. It's up front right now with everything in it. We got this thing to work on, but I can't remember what she said she wanted me to do to it. Well, I tell you what, this thing right here is got some brake work that needs to be done. See if we can't see the brakes. Have to get a flashlight. They look pretty low. And then they're coming to get this damage. And now I don't have the other one yet because they evidently Chevrolet breaks down so many times they can't keep up with parts. So they need something out of this brand new motor to put in the other motor so they can give it back to me. I mean, I know I should be like, oh hell no, you know, I don't want that. I want everything brand new. But the thing of it is, I want this damn thing out of my life. I need it done. The people that people need this. Y'all can see plugs right there. All the plug is good and stuff. And yeah, I know I used yellow boxing tape to wrap it up because that's all I have. Alright, found a ratchet strap that I'm going to need. And we gotta do some other shit around here. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I'm just trying to give y'all some footage and stuff like that. Basically been waiting for parts, and there might be a project in the works coming. Don't quite know yet. It's something that y'all wouldn't even think of. It's kind of a Ford, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I gave them a pretty low number for the car. The reason why is by the time I don't have a car trailer, so by the time I take the time to get the car trailer, get the car, all that shit, I have probably somewhere in the ballpark of $220 into this car. And I know y'all guys are probably thinking, wow, $220 for a car. Well, it's been sitting since 1997. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be doing some Vice Grip garage type shit on that car, that's for sure. But yeah, that's what's going on now. Waiting for them to pick up that motor, and then I need to make a phone call to find out what I'm gonna do with that damn Escort, and go from there. But that's what's going on, guys. I'll catch back with you in a minute. Later. Alright guys, we are back checking out this 2006 Ford Focus. It's got the brake light on, ABS light is on. Hoping the brake light is just because it needs fluid, because it is kind of low in there. But oh, why does the flashlight just take so long? Alright, let's see here. What the hell is going on here? I don't know. Got some pretty good looking pads, but there sure are. Huh. It's because it's been sitting for so damn long, but sure as hell it acts funny when you hit the brakes. Man, it's got a I even think it might have a sticking caliper. That's what I was looking for. A sticking caliper. Alright, it's below the main line. But boy, that's there's a lot of fluid right there to be. We need to see if this thing's got a leak. A little old lady drives this car. I think she's in the hospital right now. And I did want to check this oil before Yeah, you guys can help me check this damn oil real quick. We need to check this damn oil real quick. And it don't look like the plugs that ever been done in this thing in 29 years. And I don't know if that's somebody picking around at this thing or if that's mouse killings. You can see right here, it's got a little spot in the wire right here. That looked like somebody was poking on it. But I'm looking at these bolts, and I don't see any fresh marks on these bolts like that. It's been a minute for these spark plugs to have been changed out. So let's put this dipstick tube back in. Pull it out, check it. It's full, a little dirty. Could use an oil change. But the way this thing runs, I'm most definitely thinking it needs a spark plug. It's got a random multiple misfire. And it looks like it's using some antifreeze too, so we need to put some antifreeze in it. And I'm going to pump the shit out of the brakes. And let's see if that brake reservoir goes down. Because if it does, then we're going to have to. Because I do not let vehicles leave out of here. God damn, that is a stiff ass brake pedal now. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see, did the line move it all? Yeah, let's just take this back out. No, none of it went down, but she's in the hospital, so I might just drive this thing a little bit and check that out. Make sure we have no leaks. Okay, now we're gonna key off, down. I see the brake light is still on. Oh, this thing lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh, cars must have been wrecked before, because I looked it up in the old computer here, and like this one right here. Side crash sensor mount fault, driver side. And then when I first plug this in, if I go into the other settings and stuff, it's got 3 more crash settings. So this thing must have been wrecked in the front. And I don't know, the airbag does look like it's been popped up. So yeah, I think this thing's been wrecked before. Now this I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera, but this centerpiece is a lot newer than this steering wheel. So yeah, this thing's been totaled before. It's don't look like it, but it has. Somebody did a good body job. Alright guys, let's I want to get off in here. I don't know if I could do this with one hand. I can't do this with one hand. Let me check this out, I'll be right back. Alright, we checked out this little Ford Focus and stuff, and man, this little thing right here, it needs a lot. Traction control button right there, I'm pretty sure does not work. I haven't tore all this into it, didn't even measure things, but they're notorious for going out, so I'm more than positive that's what's wrong with it. But this car really ain't worth sinking that much money into. I mean, I don't know if this old lady's just hell on cars, or that's the way this thing was when she bought it, but like the armrest you see here is all busted off. It doesn't exist anymore. And I ain't quite sure what the hell. I thought my old lady told me and stuff like that they want me to do an oil change on this, but there ain't no oil in this car. Stomp the shit out of the brakes and everything. It doesn't seem like that the brake fluid's going anywhere, but it's like my girl's the Ranger that my girl drives and stuff like that. For some reason, it uses brake fluid, but there ain't no leaks nowhere. I don't know what it is. Somehow. Don't know how, but Fords drink brake fluid. I looked all over this thing, underneath it, all over it, everywhere. I cannot find one leak. Not one. Just like the Ranger, not one leak. But about 3-4 months, you have to put maybe half a cup of brake fluid in it. I don't know. But I noticed this right here to be the driver's side front wheel bearing. Most definitely it is making some noise. The spark plugs, I would say that they will probably need changed. They don't look like they've been changed in a coon's age. And an oil change. Yeah, I would say that'd be about all I would do to this thing. So yeah, as soon as I find out something, let y'all guys know, and we're still waiting for the semi to get here to pick up this engine. So we'll be right back for that. Alright guys, semi guy just called me, and it's on the way. We're gonna have a semi in the driveway today. You know what? I'm not driving that damn blue Escort anymore. They're helping this old lady out, and the oil change coming out of their pocket. So I think I'm gonna be nice until I set a spark plugs in there out of my pocket. The wheel bearing and stuff like that, it's got some noise to it, but she's a little old lady, and evidently she only drives to the store and back, so that wheel bearing ain't that bad that's an emergency to fix. So give a little, gotta give. Alright, we gotta get our papers here. There we go. Yeah, he shouldn't have any problems backing a semi in here. It would not be the first one. Okay. I'm just not entirely sure how damn long that truck is, so when semi gets here, we'll be back. Alright guys, all loaded up. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna go put my dogs up. I'm gonna find something to eat. Y'all guys have a good one. Alright guys, hope y'all enjoyed that little bit of footage today. Just got back from Subway. Non-sponsor. They should sponsor me as much as I eat their subs. But yeah, that is it for the day. Just waiting on a motor, waiting on parts. Really hoping and stuff like that that one car comes through and stuff. I know the guy, I think he said he paid $600 for it. It's a 1984 Mercury Grand Marquis. Now if it had the 302 in it, I probably wouldn't mind spending $200-300 for it. You know, maybe $350. It's a pretty straight car. But it's got the V6 in it. I'm not too familiar with the V6. It's got a carburetor on it though, so it doesn't have fuel injection. He was told that the motor's blown. One of the valve covers has been taken off of it. I don't know why. I checked the rockers out and stuff like that. One rocker seems like it's kind of loose, but the rest of them seem to be okay. So I don't know. I really don't. It's been sitting since 1997 though, guys. 1997. So why was it parked? Now if it had a 302 V8 in it in 1997, I could probably see it being parked because of gas prices. But since it's got a V6 in it, I don't know, you know? I just do know that it'd be great content for the channel. I actually don't mind the car and everything, but those cars there, you can lose your ass off of them quite easily. I mean, it's been sitting since 1997, so it's going to need a fuel tank, probably all new fuel lines. The entire brake system's got to be redone. It's probably going to need front calipers, rear slave cylinders. No telling what rubber on that car, you know, rubber seals, inner and outer tie rods is going to break. Rear main seal is usually the biggest one. You got to take the transmission out to get to that fucker. So it's a lot to think about. I'm not quite sure. I want the channel to have like a shop vehicle and stuff, and you know, that y'all see me working on it every now and then. And at first I thought it was going to be Holly Berry, the black Ford truck, but I use her a lot. I really use her a lot. So I don't know if it's going to be her or not. It could be, could not be. I know that this, if I can get this Mercury Grand Marquis, that would be, that actually would be something for the channel. Like I said, I wished it had the V8 in it, but it doesn't. So that's where the value lies. It doesn't matter if you put a V8 in it. If somebody runs the VIN number, it's going to come back as a V6 car. That's just like when you go out and you buy a complete restored Dodge Charger, you know, a 69 Dodge Charger, or a 69 Mustang, or a Nova. It don't matter, you know, if you look and stuff. But there was a period that retro rods was getting more money than complete original rods. But you know, that's, the market is up and down. But this, it's a you know, this car here is not what everybody wants. I mean, look at that one that Gas Monkey Garage did. They lost their ass off on that car. Way lost their ass off on that car. And same thing, you know. I think theirs was a Ford Granada, but same year I think it was. I think it was an 84, but same thing, you know. But yeah, they lost their ass off on that car, and that's what I don't want to do. And I think if I can get it at the price that I want it for, I say by the time I get done with it, I'm going to probably have right at $200 in the car, and I haven't touched it. I hadn't put a screwdriver on the fucker. And I already have $200 into it. And the thing that gets me, if it's the motor's trashed in it and I cannot rebuild it, then where the hell am I going to get a motor for it? You know, then I'm going to have to put a V8 in it. Then there's other things I'm going to do. Change the radiator out, change the wiring out, change all kinds of shit out. So, it might be easy. It might be a pain in the ass. I am glad it's carbureted though. It's kind of weird being in an 84 and not being fuel injected. That's kind of weird. I had an 85 Ford pickup truck that I just sold here not too long ago, and it was fuel injected. It had a 302 fuel injected motor in it. So, that's really weird. But it's got all power and stuff like that. All the glass seems good. It seems like there's getting to be some rust issues going on the passenger side. So, I mean, if the guy waits out too long, I'm going to have to pass just because I'm not doing body work on the car. It's not worth it. Underneath it seemed to be okay as far as what I could see and everything. So, hopefully it works out. Hopefully we got a good project for the channel and stuff. So, we'll just play it by ear and get see how it is. Alright guys, I'm done rambling on here. I am tired. I want to eat my sandwich. Y'all guys know how it is. This is Dirty Boy signing out. Y'all guys have a good one. Later.